Ready? Hi, and happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the Parsimonia Boutique Presents, where every Sunday we feature one of our vendors off of the Parsimonia Boutique Consignment Mall, which is at www.theparsimoniaboutique.com. And of course, today we are going to go behind the scenes with Miss Karimah Abdul of Karimah's Creative Closet. She also is the owner of Karimah Cares. You guys who join us every Friday knows that every Friday, Miss Karimah and I come together, same channels, and we discuss her deals, what she's cooking up in the kitchen lab. She shows us some of her special sets and all that sort of thing. But we're in the sale part of everything. Well, this Sunday, we've pulled Miss Karimah to the side on her off day, and we're going to go behind the scenes and actually get a chance to talk to Karimah and find out a little bit about why she does what she does. Okay, so come on in, put your name and where you're joining us from down in the comments. Tag, share. If you're joining us from YouTube, please subscribe, like, and subscribe. Hit the little notification bell so that you will know when we are coming on every Sunday with a different vendor from the Parsimonia Boutique. Okay, without further ado, let me introduce to you my sister, Miss Karimah Abdul.
Hello, y'all. Hello.
Happy Sunday, beautiful.
Hi, Miss Lynn. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm wonderful, baby. I'm wonderful. I won't allow myself to be anything more or different.
That's it.
How's my little friend doing? How's she doing today?
My friend, how you doing? She said.
Till I said.
She's always on quiet patrol during the live. So as long as the live is on, she's on quiet patrol. For y'all who are new here, my grandbaby, my business partner, my roommate, she chills out over here to the side. But when it's live, she gets quiet. So when you ask her that, she's like.
And it would take me to bring it out of her, huh?
Right. Well, it looks like we have caught you out and about, Miss Karimah.
You did. We're unscripted, me and you.
Right.
If nobody else is unscripted, me and you, baby. I'm liable to do anything.
That's
but yes, y'all caught me, but I knew I wasn't going to make it back to my shop. And I'm the type of person, by all means necessary. So where I am is where I am.
That's it.
I'm trying to make it as comfortable for y'all. Can y'all see me okay?
You can see me great. You're coming in.
You can see me, girl.
Beautiful and bold like you are.
Yes, baby. That's the image. You got to see me.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining me today on a Sunday.
Pleasure.
So we're just going to kind of go behind the scenes of Karimah. And some questions for you. And of course, I always start off with why entrepreneurship? Why are you doing what you do? What is it about it that compels you to have your own?
Firstly, because I excel at any and everything I do. When I was working for people, I was making them tons of money. Mm-hmm. So in my eyes was, if I can make them tons of money, I can make me even more money. Boom. So that's what started me off, to do for myself, do for me and mine, what I'm doing for others, Exactly. And it just branched off from there.
I agree. So take us a little bit down your journey. Have you always done the skincare thing?
Well, actually, I started off with a delicacy with food. I started off with food. I advanced. I had a delicatessen in Atlanta, Georgia,
Okay.
and then I went to cleaning service
Hmm.
for newly built homes. We went in
Okay.
and did the first, the second, and the third cleaning, major
Okay.
cleaning, and then I moved here. I still was doing my cleaning company
Hmm.
here for about maybe 7 or 8 years, maybe about ten,
Hmm.
and then that's when I went back to my roots. I started on Facebook doing clothing, but I
Okay.
still was behind the scene doing like my oils and shea butters and things like that. But when I came onto Facebook selling, I started off with paparazzi.
Hmm.
But
Oh,
my ideal was always to do paparazzi with my clothes line. But paparazzi doesn't allow that. They only
right.
allow you to advertise their stuff only. You can't
Right.
advertise anybody else's product with it.
Right.
So in my mind, it was that I was doing accessories with uh, the clothing because they go hand in hand.
Right.
And once I found out I could not, I dropped that and I went on back to my roots and started doing the natural. I've been in the lab ever since.
Yeah. Cool beans. Oh, you done it all.
I
Jet,
have,
Jill of all trades.
and
Right.
I am. I'm a master of one though.
Yeah.
This one
Yeah.
right here.
The products.
Yes, ma'am. I'm a master
Yes.
of that. That's the love of
Yes.
my life. I love doing that because the enjoyment I get out of it is that seeing the enjoyment in you. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like in my customers, seeing that people that might have had I've had people that had COVID and it took all their smell and taste away from them, but they could smell
Yeah.
my products.
Oh yeah.
Smell anything else, but they could smell my products. You know what I mean? So they love using my products. That's things like that really touch me. Or people that's diabetic and their feet are peeling or peeling or they're really ashy. Real dry skin. They
Right.
use my product now and it's not 100% better, but it's 94.
Yeah.
That when I see things like that, sometimes things like that, people are ashamed. They don't want it broadcast. You know what I mean? And I respect that.
Right. Right.
I I really I'm not. I've never been that person that needed titles. You know what I'm saying? For me to just catch the visual, or you to tell me that that's what's going on, that's
Mhm.
enough for me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I don't need the hip hop hooray hooray. Because I
Right.
know myself, once you try my product, that's the hip hop hooray, hooray.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Knowing
I'm
that
still
you
I'm still Muhammad Ali though, I'm still gonna
right.
run my mouth and talk trash.
Yeah, I know, and that's what makes you you, and that's
Yeah,
what makes
I'm
us
still gonna
live
do it.
you. We got some comments. That's why my eyes are going. I told you I'm trying to figure out where to put my eyes. I don't know if you ever seen the movie Talladega Nights. It's such a goofy movie. But Talladega Nights, there's a part in there where the guy is on the TV and his
Uh-huh.
hands keep going up. He like, I don't know what to do with my hands. That's how I feel about my eyes when I'm on these lives. It's like
And
I got
I
big,
can't even really I don't even really notice it.
really, you know, I got
I,
big eyes. So it's like when I'm looking somewhere, it's just, you
no,
know I'm
but
looking somewhere
you're
else.
not doing it noticeably. Like you
Okay,
doing
so
the real sexy slide, like
oh, okay.
real cute, like yeah. What now you know where
I ain't messing with
went
you.
somewhere,
Let me go down here in these comments.
you went somewhere
Hello,
else.
Miss Latoya. Latoya is in the comments. She says,
Hey, Miss
hello, my
Latoya,
beautiful queens. And Patrice says, hello.
what's up,
And
baby?
Patrice. I see some other folks in the room. Please drop your name. Tell us hello. Let us know where you are joining us from. We are on here today with Miss Karimah of Karimah's Creative Closet and Karimah Cares. And we are going behind the scenes to get to know the lady behind the brand.
Here I go.
Because, you know, every
Uh-oh.
Friday we come in with Miss Karimah and we get to see what special she has. And I know most of you probably like myself got a closet. I got a whole cabinet. But
So many people do. I think I need to. You know what I think I need to do? I need to
what's
get
that?
Trace to help me with this. I need to run a contest, right? Because
You do.
y'all, you just hit the nail on the hammer. The hammer on the nail. How'd that go? How that
The
saying
nail
go?
on the head. The nail on the head.
Okay, the head. Then let's talk about the head. Okay, I think I need to. Cause so there you go again. So many different people have like closets full of my stuff. Like
They
really
do.
for real.
They do.
Tables, counters, do
They
a
do.
roller carts. I think I should do
Yes, they do.
I think I should do some kind of contest.
I think so too.
But I don't want to really judge it off of how much people have because I don't want the next person to feel bad. You know what I mean? But some kind of
Right.
contest, like maybe somebody to share it the most. What y'all think? What
I
kind
think like
ask the people what they think.
what y'all think? How y'all think we should do that? 'Cause I think that's a good idea. Like I
I
do.
wait
Maybe an
a minute.
entry whenever they
So
turn in their
many
videos.
so many people contact me and be like, you got a whole slab over here in my house.
Yes, I'm telling you, like I have a whole cabinet, like a
I
whole
know
bathroom cabinet,
you
and
do.
I know I'm not the only one.
What
So,
you want for your birthday? I'm bouncing around. You
oh,
know how we do.
for my birthday, I am So y'all,
Parsimonia, if y'all on here, her birthday coming up.
my birthday is coming up. My birthday is next Sunday, so I got a whole weekend. I'm doing Thursday. I'm going to. I'm not even going to tell y'all yet, but I'm getting ready to do something different with my hair. So I want to get my hair done. Get my feet massaged. I want to go spend some time on Lynn on
I know
Thursday.
that's right, baby.
Friday, I'm gonna extend that a little bit and go do my doctor's appointments. My live well and all that good stuff.
Good for you.
And then Saturday, I am having a potluck brunch slash sister circle Bible study. So
That
like that's
sounds
my
nice.
new thing this year is getting together with my sisters of the family of my blood family,
Mm-hmm.
and we have a sister circle where we just talk about the Lord, and we learn new things and kind of
Feeding your
encourage.
soul.
Yeah,
That
and I
sounds good.
love to cook, so we eat,
I bet y'all too.
we eat, we eat, we eat.
Some of that macaroni and cheese I would love.
Oh yeah, I just made one of those last night. It was
Oh, thanks.
good.
That was not nice.
You taste that? You taste that?
I did. I did.
Speaking of which,
I'm sure it tastes better than this Wendy's I just ate.
because this is all about you today, ma'am. So speaking of which, getting back to that, Miss Karimah, we know you cook up in the lab with the shea butters and such, but I have seen some food floating around on your
I do a
social
little.
media.
I do a little
What?
something, something.
We got a
Nah,
little
I do a
love
little.
language over the
You know, I'm not fluffy for no reason.
cooking.
I do a little bit. I do a little something, something. You know,
Okay, okay.
I, it's like every other month. I only cook
Uh-huh.
when I have my mother. Now, because with me, when I'm in the lab, I'm in the lab. I
Yeah,
don't remember I'm hungry until I sit still. When I sit down, I
yeah.
be like, "Good Lord, what did I eat?" I know because I'm drinking. I'm drinking constantly all day. You know
Right,
what I mean?
right.
So I don't miss I'm not gonna be ever be dehydrated because I drink like 6 or 8 16-ounce waters a day. You know that's
Yeah.
also something just to put in there, y'all. A lot of people always ask me, what is that I use on my face? Water
Mhm.
plays a big part of what of my regimen. It
It
does
does.
play a big
Yeah.
part. I also use collagen and turmeric. I have now. I just created my turmeric, some combination soaps. I should have bought them out here, but I did not. I bought a set out here, one of my sets.
Mhm.
But my 3 combination soaps that I just created was tea tree and turmeric mixed
Mhm.
together. I also have that turmeric and collagen. That's a
Oh,
combination that I made also, along with goat and turmeric. Um,
okay.
I created the combination because so people wouldn't have to buy 2 soaps. You know what I
Right,
mean? You're getting
right,
both
right,
soaps in one. So you could take that $8, $7.95, get something else. You know what I
right.
mean? 'Cause now you have the 2 soaps, but I still have singly the collagen soap or you can get the turmeric soap and, vitamin C and turmeric, which is like a citric smell. I also have organic turmeric. That's just straight turmeric. I have turmeric. That's it. That's it. That along with the combination ones. I have the whole turmeric, and then I have the turmeric with the vitamin C in it, which gives it that citric smell singly. But
Right.
if you
And you just pretty much explained what I was going to ask next, but I was going to say, explain to the people who may have never had your product, when you say combination soap, it is one soap, right?
well with the turmeric, the combination soap the reason why I created the combination soap is because I physically use both soaps all throughout the week. The collagen soap is basically a fountain of youth. It is going to help you tremendously with the aging process, like the wrinkles, the fine lines, the frown lines that might come up above your head, the crow feet, at your eyes or your mouth. Um, I started using it. It also helps you with the tightening of your skin. You know what I mean? And with I lost a lot of weight. So with me losing the weight, I always had like a gobble here, but it got thicker because I lost the weight, and then the wrinkles came in. So I started using the collagen soap to add back my youthness to it. You know what I mean? To control the wrinkles, which it has done tremendous job at. With the turmeric, with the collagen soap, you have to, because it is a moisturizer. It's 100% moisturizing soap. You have to, any moisturizing soap that you use, it doesn't have to necessarily be collagen. I also have 100% honey soap. I have 100% aloe vera, virgin olive oil, shea butter, coconut oil. Um, Goat milk is also a moisturizing soap, but it's also a detoxifying soap as well. But with those moisturizing soaps, what comes behind the moisture is definitely going to be a buildup of oil. So if you can use the moisturizing soap every day, if you choose to, that's fine. But you have to 3 times a week come behind it with a detoxifying soap. You know what I mean? So instead of me switching out soaps, like, having 2 and 3 bars of soaps all over the place, I just start saying, hey, let me just go ahead and do this. It's not
Yeah.
hurting anything if you use the turmeric every day. You know what I'm saying? Some people want me, like I had a lady that just had me to make 6 bars of the soap, but she didn't want it half and half. She wanted a smidgen of turmeric, and the rest of it she wanted it to be collagen, which I understood that because you just really need the turmeric maybe once or twice out of the week to pull the toxins out and the
Right.
excess oil. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on what you really are needing that soap for. Like with the turmeric it's also good. It's not just good for cleaning, but it's also good for scars.
It is.
It's good for red blemishes, black blemishes,
It is.
bags up under your eyes, bringing your complexion back to one tone. You know, of course, detoxifying. So if you're a person that you don't have a problem with moisture in your skin, you want to add just a little to it, but you do have a problem with red blemishes and black blemishes and scarring that might have came from a breakout from one of the skin conditions, or it might
Right.
just came from an acne breakout or just a breakout. You know what I mean? Then you might want to put more turmeric in it. You know what I'm saying? Like this week here, I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but I might get my eyebrows waxed once a year, once every 2 years or something like that. And because of that, if you might not be able to see it. Can you see it in the
You can't
camera?
really see it.
Okay, well it's red right here.
Okay.
Like I can see it, and it's got like little The wax doesn't. It doesn't break. It doesn't break. I'm not allergic to it, but because my skin is sensitive, it has like a little form of a rash.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like an underneath rash where I can feel it. So right now, I use my turmeric soap along with my shea butter. Just plain shea butter. Because that's good. My shea butter is good for cracks, crevices, burns, boo boos. You know what
It
I'm
truly
saying?
is.
Sore, rashes. Plain shea butter has a lot of different benefits for it.
Yes.
So that's why I started making the combination soaps. Hopefully, I
Yeah.
answered the question.
Yeah, you did. You did. And as you was talking, I was getting ready to say, I was just getting ready to say, now, see, today is all about you. So I was just ready to say, you see how you go into that teaching mode? That's
I love
natural.
that.
That's natural. You just go into that teaching mode.
I love that because I don't. To be honest with you, Miss Lynn, if I don't give you benefits or if I don't tell you what the product is, I don't feel comfortable selling it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like all money to me is not good money. I'm gonna make money regardless. I am who I am. Karimah Abdullah.
Come
I
on.
can sell salt to a snail.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's not about the money to me. It's about, you know, bettering you. I want for
Mm-hmm.
my sisters and my brothers what I have for myself, if not better.
Right.
That's just how I feel. So that's where the benefits come in at.
Right. We love that. We love that. Because
Thank you.
I know I'm not the only one, but I know that I will be like Karimah, this, that. What do you think? Like
Oh no, it's a lot
recently,
of people that do that. And I
you
love
know,
y'all.
recently, little testimonial. Recently, my dad's going through some health challenges. He's a stroke victim, and so his skin was peeling, y'all, like really bad. And we've always been blessed with this dark melanin. We got that pretty skin, like we've always
That's
been
the
blessed with pretty skin. And but so my dad's always had beautiful skin, and as he's going through what he's going through now, it sheds. And I reached out, y'all. I reached out to Karimah because we think she knows everything in the world about skin. Like so look, my dad's peeling, and this lady made my daddy his own. I'm gonna call it a concoction, but that's not what it is. His own. That's not the girl, but that's what it is. She made him a formula, which is one of her specialty, shea butters. But she gave us some of his specialty shea butter. And one thing I love about working with you as a customer, and that is you will allow us to try it. If it's something
Yeah.
that, well, we don't know. So she sent us a little sample and we put it in, he loves it. And of course, went back and we bought the big container for him, but he loves it. And it works really, really well on his skin. So like, I just want to say, I really appreciate the
Oh, you're welcome.
personalized, customer service
It's my
that you
pleasure.
give. And it is a pleasure to have you
Thank you.
here at the Parsimonia Boutique where we practice.
Thank you. You're getting all
Yeah.
mushy stuff, making me feel all warm and cuddly inside.
I'm gonna throw it in there. I'm gonna throw it in there. Definitely our one and only
Okay.
natural self-care distributor at the mall. And because of what we are at Parsimony and how we're designed, that's how it's gonna be, until you actually, unless you decide that but you ain't going nowhere. So
You speaking French. I'm in an open place. I can't say too many different nationalities. I've been got kicked out of here.
yes, definitely we have claimed you as our own at the
Oh, I'm
Parsimony
not
Boutique.
going nowhere, baby.
Kind of like Danielle last
I'm
week. I
taking
was
y'all
telling
with
her,
me.
yeah, that's it. You hours. Hit the
You know
look.
how I do
Hours.
it.
Well,
Yes.
we're coming to the end, and I need to ask you what I ask everybody.
What's up, Mama?
And that is why the Parsimonia Boutique, as you ladies who don't know, the Parsimonia Boutique is a website platform. The best I can describe us, which we're nothing like them, but would be like a Etsy or a Shopify. But you when you come on with us, you get your own website address, your own website store, and you, especially with what and who you are, could be with any other to choose to be with any other website home, why have you chosen to stay with the Parsimonia?
Um, I'm trying to keep this away from religion, as much as I possibly can, but I am religious, so I have to take it to where it came from. She asked me a question.
That's
I
it.
was I was in the neighborhood of looking for a website, and all the way down to the day that I was going to give this young lady the money for her to go onto my Spotify and set my Spotify up. And I had got about 3 text messages through my messenger, like, "Hey, Miss Kareem, I think this lady's looking for you." And I'm like, "Huh? What I do now?" Like, what happened? What happened? It's like, "Nah, she's looking for, da 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 da." I was like, "Oh, okay. See, I'm gonna go check it out." And when I went to go check it out, there was Miss Lynn, and she contacted me back, and she was like, "I've been looking for you." I said, "Well, shoot, I've been looking for you." you know, and literally the lady that I was dealing with that was going to set my Spotify account up, she wanted $350. You know what I mean? I,
Mhm.
I'm tight as an ant's butthole. You hear what I'm saying? I had the 350 all day, but I was like, man, I'm not about to pay this lady. I'm about to learn out the computer or something.
Right.
And I kept procrastinating. I felt like something else was coming, and then Miss Lynn just popped up. And when we got on the phone, a phone call that she told me she had to talk to me. I think she said about 30 minutes, or might have been 45 minutes or something. All I know, me and her was on the phone for about 5 hours.
That is no exaggeration.
About 5 hours,
No
like
exaggeration.
about 5 hours, we was on the phone, and I mean, before we even knew it, the time had just flowed. I told her right then and there. I said, this is good. I told her, I said, it was something God just had told me, and He put over me, and a lot of times He does that. He gives me a sense of direction. If it's about somebody I care about or something that I care about, He'll tell me something, and 9.5 times out of 10, I've never been wrong. And He showed me that Parsimonia is going to be something. It's going to be way bigger than any of y'all have any idea of, especially her. You know what I mean? And I told her right then and there, I said, "I'm not going nowhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever different plans you come up with, or whatever little groups you got to put us in, when I go, I'm taking y'all with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know already that this is going to be big. So that's how I
Yeah.
got it. And that's how I'm staying. And that's how
Yeah.
I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah. I would put up a fight if you decided. Like if you'd be like, Miss Lynn, I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna support you. And then about a day later, I'm gonna call you and be like, Kareem, you said.
You will not throw that back in my face, baby.
You told me.
No, no, ma'am. You won't even have the option. I, I mean, you can't ask y'all for real. On a real note, obviously, Miss Lynn is like a sister to me. Obviously, very dear to my heart, very dear. But I'm telling y'all something sincerely and wholeheartedly. And anybody that knows me, and there's quite a few of y'all that do, y'all know that I say what I say, and I mean what I mean, and I say what I say. This lady here, there is no one else out there better. It's not unless you're gonna do it yourself. It's no one else out there that's gonna work as hard as she does. It's no one out there that's gonna push as hard as she does. There's nobody that's gonna be out there that's gonna market you as much as she does. Furthermore, if you go out there and you get you a website, there is no website that you can obtain where you send them the pictures and they put it on it, not unless you're paying them for that. It's a breeze. Like, this is a no brainer. So the people that's on our team and the people that are coming to our team, y'all need to know y'all got the best that there is. That's just the way. That's my opinion, but my opinion is facts. It's facts. So that's all I got to say, honey.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome,
Thank you.
child.
I always know it's from your heart, and it means so
Yeah,
much
it's
to
from
me.
my heart. I'm gonna see you can't, but it's facts though. It's not. It is from my heart. That this is true. but it is facts because I told you I'm tight as an ant's butthole. And all
Yeah.
them people was telling me like, oh, okay, well, after we set it up, it's on you. You know, we're going to give you a code. You're not going to give me a code. A code to do what? You are not about to give me, no,
Oh my
ma'am. Okay,
gosh.
next person.
Yeah.
This is literally
Right.
how this is literally how I was when I was phoning people and when I was on the messenger talking to them. Well, you know, the first we're gonna put the pictures up for you, and then we're gonna give you your codes. No, you're not. Next, phone went dead. Went to the next person. Then there was you.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
happy.
Well, I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm happy. I really don't ask y'all that question so y'all say that, but y'all always do, and it makes me all teary-eyed. So, because I'm menopausal. But
Yeah.
thank you so much. Thank you
Welcome.
so much. And I'm gonna give our word today and say to you, thank you so much for taking time in your Sunday to spend with us. Now we feel we know Miss Karimah a little better behind the dabadooya, which I didn't. I made you carry that you know what? We're gonna make some time. I made my sister carry that set with her all day
Pivot.
because I told her bring that set because her catchphrase is a dabadooya. We
It
want
is.
to know why will a dab do you?
And
We
y'all,
want
I
to
wasn't
see.
even gonna bring my little set out today because I knew once I start running my mouth. But you know, my sister, she has that motherly tone. You know, she don't even have to say certain things. She just say it in a certain tone. I'd be like, oh my gosh, she want me to do this today. And I'm gonna do it. But y'all look, my
Yeah.
sets consist of this is just like a normal set. On
Mhm.
my website, you're gonna see it there for like $32. You're gonna receive 8 ounce fragrance shea butter or an 8 ounce fragrance lotion. I have over 365 different fragrances, so you can pick and choose whichever one you want. You're gonna also get an ounce of oil, and then I'm gonna make the body mist for you. You see all that oil down there? Okay.
Love this.
You got to shake it well, y'all. And please excuse the labels, because look, let's just put it out there. They're not right. But Patrice has already created them. They are already created. I just got to get back over there to get them and start putting them on my stuff. I wasn't worried about the labels. I was worried about bettering your product. Okay, y'all. But I do want to take the time out. This one right here is pineapple strawberry. As I'm opening it, it's like an
Yes.
air
I have
freshener.
this one, y'all. I have this one. It is the bomb.
As I'm opening it, honestly, y'all, it's like an air freshener. This little area I'm in right here, okay?
Yes, it is.
And this one obviously is gonna now be mine. Oh, got to be more
Yeah.
darn careful. I make that too, y'all. See,
Mhm. Yeah.
I want you to see because you might think it looks like it's hard. Y'all see how my hand? Y'all see that,
Mhm.
right? That thing that just slid in there like that right there, okay?
I be having
Okay.
flashbacks when you be showing it. I be thinking of my
Oh yeah.
showers.
I see, and right now I have on Kayali pistachio gelato. Yeah, I better get into her. Yo, this smells so good. I'm gonna have to mix it, but I did wash my hands since I ate before I came. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna show you. I don't even need that much. 'Cause I'm definitely not gonna do my arms. I had to come out in public today, y'all. So I'm already greased up. Okay, so I just put on that little dab. Okay,
Mhm.
see that? And that's just to do my hands. It was just the top part of the fingertip right there. That's all I
Mhm.
had. And that little bit, that little touch,
Mhm.
still
Yeah.
good. Actually, I
True.
need to and then put it on my little wrist right here. Oh, that thing smells so good. It don't smell better than that Kayali pistachio gelato, but if you're a sweet lover, if you like sweet eat me up fragrances, this pineapple strawberries for you, okay? You see that?
Yes.
Totally, totally moisturized, y'all. And
Yes.
that's it.
Yeah, I even use that scent right there. That scent is such a soft, fruity, kind of fun scent that I even use that on Zariah when she goes to school.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
love
when I wipe her
it.
down
Like
with the
when I'm looking
strawberry
for a sweet, when I'm looking for a sweet smell, because I'm more of a perfumey, but not real perfume. You know what I mean? But not the sweet smells come into something else, a different time for me.
Another conversation.
Yeah, probably one I ain't supposed to have.
Me neither. Me
I mean,
neither.
probably one I'm not supposed to have.
Me neither. But you know how we be doing.
Yep.
But yes, thank you. Thank you for showing that. I just feel like you cannot talk to Karimah Kalika Abdullah and not see and actually see the product for the ones that don't know who you are yet. But
Well,
thank you so much. I appreciate you. We're gonna say goodbye to you, but I appreciate you.
okay, and I just like to say, every live that I leave y'all, especially today, you know what I mean? I want to say too, I'm not a holiday person, first and foremost, y'all, but I don't take anything away from y'all. This day right here hit real hard for me. It hits really, 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 really hard. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to leave y'all with find your loved ones. You know what I mean? Give them their flowers while they're living. Because when they're gone, they can't hear you.
That's it.
It's non-void. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do my due diligence, and I'm a daddy's girl. So, anyway, nevertheless, I'm going to do my due diligence. I'm going to tell y'all that I love y'all to life, and I appreciate y'all so much more. Please go past my page, Karimah Kalika Abdullah. Like, follow, and share. I would greatly appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see y'all soon, all right? I think, you know what, actually, I'm probably going to get back home probably about 9 or 10. I think I'm going to do a 40% off live tonight.
Y'all hear that?
For those fathers. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do a 40% off live. Okay, y'all?
Y'all
So
hear
stay
that? All right. Well, you enjoy the rest of your evening, and you guys hold on just a second. We got a word from our CEO, but we will talk to you soon, Miss Karimah.
All right, baby girl. Have a good evening, okay?
You too. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining us this Sunday with Miss Karimah Kalika Abdullah of Karimah's Creative Closet and Karimah's Cares. And as you know, every Sunday, we have to give the word of the week that's going to get us through the week from the Parsimonia Boutique CEO, which is our Father God. That's who fuels us. That's who we put as head. I am merely the owner of the platform and manage the stores. But this week's scripture, and I didn't put it down there, so let me read it because y'all, I keep it next to me. I keep it next to me on my wall while I'm at work because this one, your girl have to work on a regular 24/7. I be at work typing it in my Teams. Because this mouth. Ephesians 4:29 through 32. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, Lynn. That's what my paper says. It says, Lynn. But that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. And grieve not the Holy Spirit of God, whereby ye are sealed unto the day of redemption. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice, and be ye kind. Be ye kind one to another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, even as God for Christ's sake has forgiven you. That is so self-explanatory. And just like Miss Karimah said, find your people. Tell people you love them now while you can. When they're gone, they're gone. And if you're going to see them again, you never know when that's going to happen. So tell your people that you love them. But more importantly, watch your mouth on people. Don't put your mouth on people. It's so easy to do that. It's so easy to put other people down. But the Father tells us not to. When you find yourself getting ready to do that this week, ask the Lord for that Holy Ghost pause. You know what that is? That's when he's telling you in your heart, now you shouldn't even be talking about her like that. You shouldn't even be gossiping about her like that. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth. Don't even let it come out. Don't speak it into the universe. Don't speak ill of people, but instead forgive people that have done you wrong. Make it your business to forgive people. Be nice to them regardless. Trust me, you're going to hurt them more by being nice to them when they've been so nasty to you. This I know. So that is our word from the Father. Look that up, chew on it, take it with you through the week. And I'm going to say, I love each and every last one of you. Thank you so much for your support of the platform. Thank you so much for joining us on Sundays. Have a blessed week. Good night.